What is going on, Dragon Ball fans? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Q&A video where today we have lots of awesome questions to get through. So once again, everybody, thank you all for submitting your Dragon Ball related questions. If you guys have any sort of Dragon Ball related questions to ask me, simply drop your comments down in the comment section below. Lots of awesome things to talk about in relation to Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, the original Dragon Ball Z, and of course, with that being said, let's not waste any time and begin with our very first question of the day, which is from EC Dragons. Nice video, but here are my questions. Question number 1, when the Omni tournament happens between all 12 universes, what would you think if one of those universes, let's say universe 4 hypothetically, actually turned out to be Dragon Ball GT universe? Oh my god, that would be pretty sick. Question number 2, if so, who do you think would fight on the universe 4 team if you had to pick 3 other fighters besides Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan 4? Okay, so picking a few other people to participate in this tournament from GT. Question number 3, depending on who you picked, how do you think they would fare up against the Universe 7 team? Question 4, now something that isn't GT related. By the end of Dragon Ball Super, how powerful do you think Goku and Vegeta will be? Would they compare to Beerus? I probably butchered his name. Whis, maybe the Omni King himself. Question number 5, what would you think if you found out that you can go Super Saiyan? Oh, I would do that shit right now. Question number 6, if you could ask the Dragon Ball characters 5 questions, what would it be and what would you ask them? It could be an evil character that won't destroy you either. That's all I got. Again, great video. Keep up the good work. PS episode 57 hype. Yes! Well, thank you for the questions. Very intriguing questions. And again, if you guys differ from my opinion, you guys can comment your answers to these questions down in the comment section below. Now, to answer your first question, how awesome would it be? How awesome would it be to finally put the giant debate to rest? Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Saiyan Blue. How strong the power gaps would be, and having to see GT, having to see Goku and Vegeta look at their other alternative cells from a different universe, like that would be so awesome, because I can definitely see Super Saiyan 4 bumping into Super Saiyan Blue like, oh gee, like what's that aura? I can't feel it. Like I can see you have blue hair, but I can't really feel your ki. Like what's going on with that? I could definitely see Super Saiyan Blue responding by saying, damn, you're one hairy bastard. Like what happened to you? Like your power is incredible, but why are you so hairy? It's like, it'll be so cool to see that. Now, if hypothetically speaking, if GT turned out to be in one of the universes, that would be so amazing to see. Like what a twist that would be if Whis were to tell Goku and Vegeta, oh yeah, by the way, all the events that happened in that universe are the end result of me and Beerus never coming to Earth, right? That would be pretty awesome to see. And so thus, in that particular time, Goku and Vegeta never learned of Super Saiyan Blue, they never learned of the Omni King, they never learned of the Hakaiyoshin, they never traveled into the future to fight Black and Zamasu, thus they don't really know anything that's going on. So that'll be such a wacky tacky turn, but having Dragon Ball GT participate in the multiversal tournament would be absolutely amazing. Everybody's dream to see GT partake in this. Now, to answer your second question, if I had to pick a few fighters, 3 fighters aside from Goku and Vegeta, well, obviously enough, we have the GT team, which would be Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Definitely have Majub in there after the baby saga, because him and Buu became one, so Majub is very strong, so let's not discredit that at all. So we have Goku, Vegeta, Majub. I would definitely also throw Pan in there as well, because I can definitely see Pan being a part of this and just pretty much showcasing a little bit of her abilities. And the last person that I would have to say would be a part of this would probably be Gohan. I would definitely have Gohan in this because he was featured more in GT than he was in Super, sadly enough. So I would definitely throw Gohan in there. So now we have Pan, Majub, Gohan, Goku, and Vegeta. Now, to answer your third question, depending on how they would fare up against Universe 7, well, obviously enough, I think that Pan would be the first one to go. But in terms of Majub, you guys don't understand how strong Majub actually is. Having Oob, who's already like strong as hell, combine himself with Majin Buu, like they were really, really strong. So I think Majub alone would clean house. But going up against Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Vegeta, he would lose. Gohan fighting Gohan, GT Gohan versus Super Gohan. That would be something very interesting, because in Dragon Ball GT, Gohan never really trained, but he partaked in fights. Because in Dragon Ball Super, if you look at it, he's always catering to his newborn daughter. He's trying to make the most of his life. So I think GT Gohan would beat up Super Gohan because GT Gohan has less responsibilities. I mean, in terms of actually raising a baby and having to go through life and having to get a job and stuff. So I think GT Gohan would massacre Super Gohan. I do think that Goku and Vegeta from Universe 7 would beat down GT Gohan. And then that leaves the question of Goku and Vegeta versus Goku and Vegeta. So I'm going to leave that particular scenario in your hands. So who do you guys think would win, Team GT or Team Universe 7? And now to answer your fourth question, by the end of Dragon Ball Super, how strong will they be? Well, Akira Toriyama has made it clear that he does not want Goku and Vegeta to exceed Beerus or Whis in power, let alone the Omni King. Hell no, you guys can scratch that out the picture. Goku and Vegeta will not be as strong as the Omni King. However, in terms of Beerus, because I don't think they'll ever catch up to Whis either, in terms of Beerus, I think that one of two scenarios might play out. Either A, they might actually be on par with him, or B, they're going to be slightly below him. Like, I'm talking about like a hair or two below Beerus. But I don't think that they're going to surpass Beerus, because Akira Toriyama had made it clear that he does not plan on having Goku and Vegeta exceed Beerus in power. So, let alone Whis or the Omni King. Now, to answer your fifth question, if I found out right now that I can go Super Saiyan, trust me right now, I would probably leave this little Q&A. I would go somewhere secluded and I would power up. And then my second goal would be to learn how to fly, because you can't be a Super Saiyan and not know how to fly. You get what I'm saying? So, and if I had to ask 5 questions for your final question, if I had to ask 5 questions to any Dragon Ball character, I would ask, I would probably ask the first question to the Grand Priest, the Daishinkan. I would ask him, who are the other fighters that are above you in terms of being the 5 strongest fighters in the multiverse? That would be my first question, is where he ranks among the 5. My second question to Vegeta would be, why do you keep skipping levels? Why did you skip Super Saiyan God, and why did you skip Super Saiyan 3? Can you achieve Super Saiyan 3 naturally? My third question would be to Whis, is if he and Vados had fought right now, who would win? My fourth question to the Omni King would be, how strong are you in terms of your fighting skills? Because we do know you of being the most terrifying figure in all of existence. So how strong are you in terms of battle power? And my final question would be to Frieza, how does it feel knowing that there is another person just like Goku who's evil? So those would have to be my 5 questions. But anyways, my friend, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a blessed day, bro. And now moving on to the next question, which is from Jerry. Question number 1, do you think Vegeta will ever find out that Beerus gave Frieza the order to blow up Planet Vegeta? And if so, how do you think Vegeta would react? He would be pissed. Question 2, what is your favorite version of Boo? Mine personally is Buhan. Question 3, if you could have any 2 characters fuse, who would they be? Question 4, who would you want to see make an appearance in Super? I think they should bring back Grandpa Gohan, just to see how he would say about Super Saiyan Blue and all the accomplishments Goku has made throughout the years. I hope these questions make it to your next Q&A. Have a nice one. Thank you. Well, to answer your first question, if Vegeta found out that Beerus gave the hit to Frieza to destroy Planet Vegeta, he would definitely confront Beerus. Really? You were the one to destroy my planet? That would be some shit, because Beerus would be like, what? I mean, you guys were getting out of hand. So I would love to see Vegeta crack down right there and just be like, alright, bitch, that's it. You were the... I thought Frieza was the one that did all this, but you are on my fucking shit list. So I would definitely love to see Vegeta confront Beerus on that. And Beerus not backing down, saying, well, it had to be justified because your planet was getting out of hand. Your planet thought you guys were the shit. You guys thought you can just own stuff and just do whatever you want. And I had to put you guys in check by allowing Frieza to put you guys down. So Vegeta would be pissed, man. I don't think he would be so enraged to the point where he would throw down with Beerus. But I think he would kind of look at Beerus like, you're a piece of shit for that. You really are. So he would be very angry. But I think so much time has passed that Vegeta doesn't really care anymore, to be honest. But he would be mad, without a shadow of a doubt. So, to answer your second question, my favorite personal version of Boo, Kid Boo. Why? Because he came, he destroyed, he left. I mean, nobody has made a more grand opening than Kid Boo. I mean, come on, guys. Think about that shit. When he came by, he screamed. He wanted to destroy the planet. Vegeta blocked his attack. Kid Buu turned around, he smiled, he lifted up his hand, he created this massive ball of energy, and he threw it right at Goku and Vegeta. He was like, fuck that, if I'm going down, I'm taking the two of you bums with me. And he destroyed the entire planet. So there is no other personal character of mine that comes into play that, you know, has done such a feat. Not even Black or Zamasu or Cell or Frieza. Buu just came in there, and Buu just said the hell with everyone. And on top of that, he was going from planet to planet to planet, destroying everything and everybody just to get to Goku and Vegeta. So, but Buuhan was good too, except I felt as if Buuhan kind of had a lot of Gotenks's and Gohan's demeanors a part of him. He was a little laid back. He was thinking that he was cool. He thought that he was smarter than everyone else. Kid Buu for me was just an insane creature. He went in there, he did shit. So I would have to say Kid Buu. To answer your third question, two characters that I would love to see fuse. Well, I think the first one, obviously enough, being Zamasu and Black. Like, hello, like that would be awesome. But other two characters that I would love to see fuse would be Beerus and Whis. Just like in Dragon Ball Fusions, they had a pretty sick ass fusion. I would love to see those two fuse just for a moment, for like a momentary's purpose. And aside from that, Gohan and Future Trunks. Let's make that shit happen, man. Like, these two get together and they're like, you know what? We need to like we need to act up upon like our fucking fathers. We need to help them out here. And having to see Gohan and Future Trunks fuse would be great, in my opinion at least. Like, that would be a strong ass fusion if you think about it. So, and to answer your last question, you say Grandpa Gohan. Well, as awesome as that would be for Goku, like, I don't think it would make that much sense for Grandpa Gohan just to show up and just be like, wow, like Goku, like you've achieved so much. Like, yeah, that'll be a very special moment. But in terms of that, I would say Future Trunks, if I didn't realize that he was in this, because I remember like a year and a half ago, I wanted Future Trunks to be back, and lo and behold, Future Trunks came back. But a person that I would love to see make an appearance, that's a good question. Because so far we've gotten everyone. I would either have to say, allow us to see what happens with Oob, or if not Oob, allow us to see what happens with possibly, that's a good question, possibly like you know, it's a tough question. I mean, the fusions would be good too. Gogeta or Vegito, having them have one more run would be great in my opinion. So, but anyways, Mr. Jerry, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a great day, my friend. And now moving on to the next question, which is from JuanMe555. Hey, I love your channel, and I have a couple of questions. Hope to see them and answer them in the next video. Question number 1, how powerful do you think Vegito was back in the Buu Saga? Remember that fusion, Potara fusion, multiplies the powers of Goku by the powers of Vegeta and vice versa. Question number 2, who do you think Super Saiyan Blue Vegito would beat Zeno-sama? Oh my god, no. Question number 3, do you think Super Saiyan Rose could defeat Beerus? Remember, the original God Goku with red hair made Beerus use 70% of his power. That is true. Question number 4, would you have liked to see Super Saiyan White Black Goku over Super Saiyan Rose? I would have loved Super Saiyan White much more. Question number 5, how powerful do you think Goku was after Dragon Ball Z episode 291? Even stronger. Goku's dream is super huge. Goku's next journey, which takes place around 7 to 5 years after Dragon Ball Super's current arc. Well, thank you, Mr. Juan. Well, to answer your first question, how strong was Vegito back during the Buu Saga? Simply put, he was the strongest character, period. I think that Vegito would beat Kid Buu easily. He would have beaten Buuhan. Vegito was supposed to be, at that era, at that time, the strongest character in existence at that time that we knew of, because he was a lot stronger than Gohan with his powers unlocked. He was a lot stronger than Buuhan, clearly, and he hadn't even begun to tap into his powers. So Vegito, how strong was he during the Buu Saga? I would have to say the strongest character, period. Like, just end of story, like, no debate, until Dragon Ball Super came along. Question number 2, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito versus Zeno. Alright, Zeno-sama, the Omni King, is too much. I think that Super Saiyan Blue Vegito loses, especially going up against someone who's able to wipe out entire multiverses within just blinking. That's raw power. That is scary. He can easily probably like just blink someone out of existence. So Having to test his battle power against someone like Vegito would be great, but I think that even if everyone else fears the Omni King for a specific reason, I think that makes him that much more dangerous. Thus, I do believe Zeno takes the win. Now, to answer your third question, Super Saiyan Rose versus Beerus, I do think that Super Saiyan Rose, just as you said, the original God Goku made Beerus use 70% of his power. I think that Rose Form Black would make Beerus use all of his power. I do think that Rose Form Goku, since the Rose Form is supposed to be Son Goku's powers perfected by Black, I think that Son Goku's powers at that time when he became a Super Saiyan God is nothing compared to Super Saiyan Rose. Thus, I believe that Super Saiyan Rose would allow Beerus to use all of his power, but could he beat him? I don't know. I don't want to say yes, because I do feel as if Beerus is that strong of a character that he would be able to match up against Rose, but at the same time, given Rose's powers, and given like the ability for him to tap into Goku's abilities and use the instant transmission and all of his techniques and stuff, if he can continue to do that and continuously improve, then I would have to go with Super Saiyan Rose, just for the fact that Black is able to improve during the course of combat. So I do think that gives him a huge advantage, if you ask me. So to answer your fourth question, Super Saiyan White. Everybody wanted to see Super Saiyan White. Now, you said you would have loved Super Saiyan White that much more. That all depends on how he would look. So far, I'm loving Super Saiyan Rose because he has different variations to his aura, different variations to his like hair color and stuff. And right now, I don't really mind it too much because I do think that he looks very imposing. However, if he had Super Saiyan White, that would have looked good too, but I would have loved something other than just the mere color change. So, now to answer your final question, how powerful does Goku get after Dragon Ball Z 291, which is 7 to 5 years after Super's arc? Well, if you do the math, man, during that time, he was supposed to be, supposedly, he was said to be as strong as a Super Saiyan 3 in his base form, especially going into Dragon Ball GT and stuff. So, I think that we can't really say as of right now, because depending on how they're going to finish Dragon Ball Super and tell the final episode, then we'll really find out as to how strong everyone will actually be. But in terms of right now, you can't really say, because Dragon Ball Z's ending is in kind of like contradictory to what's going on right now. So you can't really say until Super is over. Once Super is over, then we can finally find out. But again, Mr. Juan, thank you for your questions, and I hope you have a blessed day. And once again, everybody, thank you all for watching this edition of Dragon Ball Q&A. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have enjoyed, don't forget to punch that like button square in the face, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more daily uploads. If you guys have any questions of your own, drop them down below. Thank you all for watching. Once again, have a blessed day, and I'll be seeing you all in the next Q&A. Take it easy, guys. Peace.